It's your girl Artistic Soul, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Long time no see. I pray all is well with you and your family, and if it's not, I am sending prayers of love and hugs, all right, to you and yours during this holiday season. My video today will be about Christmas ornaments or ornaments for your tree, and these are the supplies that I use. Mica powder, that I ordered from Amazon in an assortment of colors. I used Satin varnish, polyurethane, that I purchased from my Blick store in Manhattan. I let the polyurethane varnish inside of the ornament. I wanted to make sure that it got all around the ornament on all sides, evenly distributed, and then I let it dry inside of the cup. We wanted to make sure there was no globs in there. I also wanted to make sure that it was predominantly dry before I started to put the mica powder on the inside of the ornaments. The wonderful colors that I used: gold, bronze, black, this blue silver color, and the pigments inside of this pack of, I believe, 12 I purchased from Amazon is amazing. When I did my research upon looking at a lot of YouTube influencers, this is the company that I heard the most about. However, there are more companies that make pigment powders for resin, because that's what this is used for. I decided that I really wanted to make these ornaments last year, and I never got around to it. And I decided that, you know what, this year I am going to just do it and learn about it and start the process. So these ornaments I got from Michael's store in Manhattan. We used to have a Michael's store in the Bronx, but it has closed down, and I truly, truly miss it. Being able to just take the bus and get to Michael's and be around all these art supplies that really bring my heart so much joy and peace, and canvases and paintbrushes. Oh my. I'll share about how old I am. I am how old? Meaning Pearl Paint was the first paint store or craft store that I went to. And when I went there, I was like in heaven. And I think even then I didn't realize how artistic or I would be at this point in time in my life. But it was like a kid in a candy store. You know how for some people it's sneakers, you know, it could be clothes, it could be handbags, it could be clutches, like whatever. But for me, it's art supplies, like it's paintbrushes, it's sketch pads, more so for my husband. But I have learned to draw more because that does assist me and the things that I want to create, like silhouettes or just anything that I want to draw. Sketching it out it is very helpful. Sometimes I dread the process because it takes a lot of work for me to, you know, draw something and get it the way that I would want it to look like. However, I digress. These pigments are freaking amazing. I bought the popsicle sticks from Uline, which is good if you're a small business or business in general. These are great. This is a great startup company, Uline, and I'll share more about it in another video. But this came out amazing. I love just how the pigments are visible through the clear ornament, and I'm excited to see it on, you know, somebody's tree in somebody's house, right? I've always wanted to have home decor, right? Like artwork that people would purchase for their house. And just recently I've realized, like, OMG, like this is actually happening. Like people have supported me and my business and purchased artwork from me that is inside their homes. And sometimes you don't realize what you prayed for, right, has actually come true, that God has actually answered your prayers, right? Um, yeah, so I'm blessed and I'm grateful, and I make a mess sometimes. So it just so happened that my husband was at work during this time, and so I was able to be messy and clean up because I do a lot of mixed media artwork, and you know, gold leaf is flying all over the place. It's sticky from the resin. I have or am continuing to figure out ways, to maintain my workspace because I do different mediums, and because my workspace is in our living room and so is his workspace because he's an artist as well. And so there are moments where it's best for me to work in that space by myself so that I can, clean up my workspace and area. And there are moments when we're working together that, I just keep my items contained. But I enjoyed doing this ornaments, and you can't really tell how awesome it is, right? Because of, lighting reflecting off of the plastic, off of the colors that is on the inside. But it's amazing. Thank you for watching. Definitely tune in to my other videos coming up soon.